a garage sale. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So it has kind of like a weird, phenomenal. Hi, hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I wanted to start out a video today just doing kind of like a fall reset and declutter. We have a few things that we need to get done. It is currently Sunday and I want to get some laundry done. I want to put away some dishes. We hosted some friends yesterday, so I kind of just need to get the house back in order. And I also just wanted to do some of the typical Sunday reset type of things, but make it a little bit more fall inspired. I do want to make a pumpkin bread loaf. I have one last gluten-free mix from Trader Joe's from last fall, and we're gonna go ahead and make that today and kind of just get into the fall spirit and try to make the home feel a little bit cozy. I did get all of our fall decor out earlier this week, and y'all would have already seen that video where we just kind of talked about reusing our current fall decor and that you don't need to go shopping for fall decor every year. And so if you are interested in watching that video, I will link it here for you all to go and watch that. But for today, we're just going to be really just trying to get the house in order, get ready for the week, and just start enjoying the little bit of fall. I am just so excited for this time of year. I woke up this morning and there was just like that little bit of crisp in the air. It's still high in the 80s right now where I live, but we're getting into the spirit. We watched some football this morning and now we're gonna go ahead and get started. And if you all are new here, my name is Danielle. I am 29 years old. I am newly married and I like to make all different types of lifestyle content. I am a Christian, so this is a faith-based channel. So if you like any of those things or you're interested, feel free to like and subscribe so that you can follow along for more. So I will take you all along and we'll just see where the day takes us. Really quick before I get started cooking, I just wanted to show you guys the cutest little bread loaf pan that I found. I actually found this at a garage sale. We live in a gated community, and something that we really like about our little gated community is twice a year they do what's called like a community garage sale. And so anyone in the neighborhood can set up a garage sale, and so we make it like this fun event with family. But we found this, and it's actually Nordic Wear is the brand, and it's just like the cutest thing. So ever since we found this back in, I want to say it was like May, we found this, and I've been just itching to use this, and there's no better time than to make a little pumpkin bread loaf. So I'm very excited to use this. And then I am gluten-free, so I always try to stock up on the Trader Joe's gluten-free baking mixes for this time of year. I also really like their pancake and waffle mix as well. So we will use this. It's actually expired, so we will see if it tastes any different. We're gonna wing it and just go for it and see how it tastes. I can't imagine. It's only like 2 months expired, so I'm hopeful that it'll still taste good, but we'll see what it ends up like. I really like a lot of Trader Joe's gluten-free mixes for gluten-free people. If you haven't tried any of their gluten-free mixes and want to, any of their pumpkin mixes are really good, and their cornbread gluten-free mix is really good too. So we'll go ahead and get started with this. think we're on to our final task of the day. This is the most intimidating task for me of the day, which is going through my closet and decluttering stuff. I try to do this a couple times a year because I do like to go thrifting. And so a lot of times I pick up stuff that I think I like and then I end up not wearing it very often. And so it's good to just go through it periodically. Something else that I want to just share with you all that's a good tip that my husband and I use is we just keep a trash bag kind of in our room or near our closets when, even if we're not planning to do a big decluttering or a trip to the thrift store, we like to just have a bag around that we can throw stuff into if we try it on and we're like, oh, you know, I don't really like how this fits anymore, or maybe it's getting worn out and we just want to go ahead and donate it. So we try to keep a bag. That way we can just throw stuff in there as needed, and then when it gets full, I'll just take it to the thrift store. So I don't know if that's helpful to anyone. That's been a game changer for us, because then as things come up, I don't just keep them in my closet and I throw them out. So hopefully we won't have too much to go through today. I also wanted to give a quick update on the pumpkin bread. The house smells incredible right now, so my hopes are high that even though it was expired, it's still gonna taste good. Either way, the house smells like fall. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start on this end. I try to keep every type of like seasonal item together. So I have all my skirts on the end here. I have some heavier jackets and flannels, all of my sweatshirts, and then we move into sweaters on this side. So we'll go through everything. It's a good time to go through it as we're moving into sweater season and just see if there's anything that I need to get rid of. So far I found a couple items that I'm gonna get rid of. I had thrifted this skirt a few years ago and it's really cute, but I just don't find myself ever pulling for it. Like, I can't even think of the last time that I wore this, and I'm just kind of not really into like the super tight fitting skirts these days. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate this. And the other skirt that I found, I've had this skirt for so long. I've had it since maybe high school. It's just a long black skirt, but you can kind of see here how it has these little like see-through cutouts. They're like a mesh cutout, and they're kind of high up on the skirt, and so I don't find myself ever reaching for this, and for that reason I'm just gonna go ahead and donate it. I used to like this when I was younger and was maybe not trying to dress as modest, but these days I dress a lot more modest, so we're gonna go ahead and donate that. I have several plaid shirts, and I think it's time to get rid of at least one of these. I feel like plaid was very in style like 10 years ago, and I just hold on to them because I think that it'll eventually come back. And I know that you can still wear plaid in the fall, so that's why I like to have a couple on hand. But I do think, like I said, I can probably get rid of a couple of these. Something that I'm really prioritizing as I'm getting older and just feel like God has spoken to me about just trying to not give in to consumerism as much, and just like the gluttony of always wanting to like have something new, is also having like really good quality clothing. And so this one right here, I just looked through, and this one it's a 100% cotton. And so I think this one I'm definitely going to prioritize, just because with it being 100% cotton, it's higher quality and it'll last me longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back for sure. And I love how oversized it is. Obviously with the shirt that I'm wearing today, you can kind of tell that I like oversized fitting items. Now this one I'm also going to keep. Unfortunately, this one is majority polyester, but I know that I wear this a lot in the winter time, so I am going to hold on to this one. Okay, and now we're down to the last two flannels. I will say I rarely reach for this red and black one, and I do like this black and white one because it allows for just a little more flexibility. Black and white goes with a lot, so I'm gonna hold on to this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my black and red one. Okay, we're gonna move into my vests. I only have 3 vests, and one of these is actually brand new that one of my coworkers gave it to me. She had bought it and she didn't love the fit on her, so she gave it to me, and I actually love this because It's a little cropped and it's a different color. I feel like I can wear this with a lot of different fall colors. Orange, brown, even black I could probably wear this with. So I'm definitely gonna hold on to this one. I have no idea what the brand is. She had thrifted it, so who knows where it's from. I honestly love all of my vests, and since I don't have very many of them, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any. I like this black and gray one. It's a little bit more form-fitting and it just is so cute, and I've had it for years and I love it. And then this blue one is also a really great option. It's a little more oversized, but it's also, so it's nice that I have 3 different options depending on what type of fit of vest that I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to all of these. And now we're moving into the sweatshirts. And so I have an obsession with crew necks and just sweatshirts in general. I find that it's one of my favorite things to wear in the winter time when it's a little chilly, is just like some leggings and throw on an oversized sweatshirt. So I'm already aware that I'm going to have a really hard time going through this and getting rid of stuff because I just love a sweatshirt, or just like a light jacket too for working out. So sort of as just like a warm-up cover. So I already know I'm gonna have trouble. Right off the bat, I pulled this one out, and the reason I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this is because, I don't know if you can see on camera, but this one has stains all over it. I love this color, but I also feel like it's probably not in my color wheel. I do feel like it kind of washes me out. So we'll go ahead and donate this one. This Adidas jacket is so cute. This was actually given to me from my uncle, and he originally thought that Mike would wear it, except it's pretty oversized. It's a 2XL. And so Mike actually likes to wear stuff that's not super oversized, and for me it's just a little too oversized. So I do think I am going to go ahead and donate this. This is going to be a steal for somebody who finds it at the thrift store, but I just never pull for it, and I feel like it can go to a better home with somebody who's actually going to appreciate it. This next sweatshirt, it's super cute. It has this little waffle knit. Would this be considered waffle knit? Whatever this little like stitching is so cute. It's very lightweight. The only trouble is it's pretty cropped on me, and I just don't pull for cropped sweatshirts. And the only reason I've been holding on to this is because I actually bought a matching set of sweatpants and the sweatshirt with my mother-in-law. And so I've been holding on to it just because I have nice memories associated with it, but that's not a good enough reason for it to be taking up space in my closet, especially when I can go to another home of somebody who will actually wear it more frequently. So I will be donating this. I think that's all that I can bring myself to donate right now for my sweatshirts. I feel like that's pretty good though. I think I got rid of 4 sweatshirts that I'm donating. So as the season goes on, and once we get through the rest of the cold season, if there's stuff that I just never pulled out of my closet, then I'll go ahead and donate it once we get closer to like springtime. So now we're gonna move into my sweaters. This sweater here, I'm gonna hold on to. This is like my only Christmassy type of sweater. So if we ever do like a themed day at work, or just anytime around the holidays, if I feel like dressing a little festive, then that's the sweater that I go to. Now I will say I literally never pull for this sweater. So the funny story behind red and why I feel like I don't really pull for red colors is I don't feel like it's like the most flattering color on me. I really need to do one of those color analysis because I think I'm like a cool winter, but I don't actually know what I am. The other funny thing about reds is I used to work at Target for many years, and it was when the dress code was still khakis and red every single day. So I wore red shirts for like 3 years straight to work. So now I just feel like I could not bring myself to wear bright red. So I am gonna go ahead and donate this. This is another perfect example of one that I am holding onto because emotional attachment to it. So this, my grandma actually gave me. It was one of her sweaters, and she just gave it to me because she didn't wear it very frequently. So I feel like I have this weird attachment to it where I need to hold on to it because it's something my grandma gave me when in reality, I wear this like maybe once a year with like a very specific shirt that has this color in it. And to me, I feel like that's probably just not enough for me to be keeping this in my closet. Okay, you guys, this is a really hard one. So I need your opinion on it. So this is a beautiful like wool, almost like a mix between a cardigan and a blazer that I had bought from Ann Taylor a few seasons ago. And I just think it's like the most beautiful pattern. I love the colors, except I feel like it's a little oversized and I just don't pull for it. I live in New Mexico, so even our winters here like are really not that cold. And I do feel like it's very heavy, like it's a very thick coat. So I'm gonna put it on really quick and see what we think of it, because I spent good money on this and I do think it's gorgeous. I just don't pull for it. However, we do plan to move to Ohio in the next year because that's where Mike's family is. And there's certain stuff that I'm like, if I just hold on to it for another year, I would probably wear this a lot more in Ohio. So let me put it on and just see what I think. Okay, so here is it on. It is just so pretty and it's very nice. It has little pockets on it. I love the detailing on it. So I think putting it on has solidified that I am going to keep this, and I'm just gonna hope that when we get to Ohio, I'll have more reasons to wear it. Here is something that I think I am gonna go ahead and get rid of. This sweater is from Urban Outfitters and it's an extra small and it has kind of like a weird like a bat wing arm. I've worn it a few times and it's very pretty on, but I find that the sleeves, because it's an extra small, like look at how tiny this is to try to like get on, and it's just not overly comfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of it, and I can find other cream sweaters that I like better. Okay, I'm feeling really good about everything that we just decided to donate. I think I'm gonna be done going through my closet for now. I pretty frequently go through the rest of my tops, like my blouses and all of that, so I feel pretty good about those. We were able to get my closet pretty well cleaned out, so I feel really good about that. Like I said, I try to do this a couple times a year just to really try to keep my closet rotating, since I do like to go thrifting a lot and I know that I'm constantly putting new stuff in my closet. So it's just good to kind of give back to the thrifting world in that way, and just always feel like I'm just swapping through and trying to replace for higher quality items too, and things that I'll actually enjoy and love. So very excited about that. I do feel like our pumpkin bread is probably almost done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bag in the back of my car for donation. And then hopefully at that point we can taste test the bread. You guys, it's so cute. Are you kidding? I'm obsessed. So I figured that before I end off the vlog, we'll go ahead and taste test the bread. I don't even want to cut into it because it's so cute. Also, I'm sure you can hear my dryer going in the background, so I'm sorry about that. All right, let's taste test. Phenomenal. I love pumpkin anything though. It's so good. Also, is it even some freshly made hot bread of any kind if you don't put some butter on it? I completely just devoured that bread. It was incredible. The little bit of butter on some warm pumpkin bread, or any bread for that matter. This is your sign if you have never tried the pumpkin bread from Trader Joe's. I believe it's out now, so go grab some, and if you like it, stock up because they only have it for this season. I'll be doing that probably within the next week or so. But I wanted to go ahead and end off the vlog here. I appreciate you all so much for spending the day with me and just taking the time to get the house reset, decluttering, getting ready for the fall season. So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow along for more. Until next time, I love you all. I appreciate y'all. I'm praying for you, and God bless. I'll see you in the next one.